All right, the Ducks coming off a 63-19 win over Cal. 3 games left on the regular season schedule. There was one man that was there. He joins us in the studio now, KZNI sports reporter Nick Ursini. Nick, for a guy who's spent, I think, the last 24 hours in just pouring rain, you look pretty good.
Not bad. You know, the rain pants, the rain jacket, they'll dry them off. Hopefully I don't need to wear them tomorrow. But yeah, you know, we knew that the weather was going to play a factor in some capacity, right? And it happened the very first play of the game, you know, with that interception. And then Steve Stevens, you know, happens to turn it around for the Ducks. And, you know, Coach Lanning was, you know, happy that they won, obviously, but he wasn't happy about the 9 penalties for 99 yards. You can get away with that against a team like Cal, but with a team like USC coming into town next week, you're not going to be able to do that. And it's funny because this might have been the most points that they, or the most, definitely the second most points they put up this season, the most yards they've put up this entire season, and still though not satisfied. 63 points against a conference foe, let alone a Justin Wilcox team that prides itself on defense. But hey, look, you know, there might not be much defense next week, once again, when Caleb Williams comes to town.
So, Nick, you know, tough day for Oregon's defense, facing a really good running back in Jaden Ott. A lot of different stuff that Cal's doing this year with Jake Spavital as offensive coordinator. They're even running some of that Wake Forest slow mesh. You know, talk to us about how Oregon kind of worked to slow Ott down today.
I thought they did well. I mean, you know, especially coming off a game like Utah, we knew that they didn't want to have kind of that letdown game. And I thought Tosh Lupoy had a very good, you know, scheme. It was kind of very simple that they were going to not let Ott run up and down the field, and they were going to make their quarterback, you know, try to beat him, very similar to what they did last week with Bryson Barnes. And we saw that they, you know, could hang for a little bit. But again, this Oregon defense just has better athletes than Cal does. And that's kind of what happens when, again, you have an alpha team against a Bravo team, or however you want to kind of, you know, big boys against little boys. This is kind of just what happens. You get bullied, and, you know, everybody's healthy that was played. Mateo Uyunglele did not play. Coach Lanning did say that he could have played if he wanted to. He actually warmed up, but he decided to sit him out, and they'll need him next week again when they got to try to contain the reigning Heisman Trophy winner.
All right, the Ducks recover from what was a very bizarre first quarter and a half. Nick, thank you very much for your work. He's going to have some more for us tonight at 11 o'clock.